Hi, good morning, children. Can you hear me? Okay. Shall we start our class? Now, your maths period, all of you know that. This is your maths period. So, all of you have your maths note with you and textbook with you. We will start our class. And first, all of you put today's date. Today's date, you put it inside your notebook. Listen. Then, last class, yesterday, we studied about how to represent one decimal number in P by Q form. You know that one decimal number is given there, how to represent in P by Q form. In some cases, if only one number is repeating, multiply with 10. If two numbers are repeating, we multiply with 100. That way we solve it. Next, our section is, see, in our first class, we study about different types of numbers, natural numbers, all numbers, integers, rational numbers, and now we study about one new number system, irrational numbers. Irrational numbers. Irrational numbers means in rational numbers we can represent the number in P by Q form. We can represent numbers in P by Q form. But in irrational numbers, we can't represent numbers in P by Q form. That means we can't find a specified value for the numbers. For example, we can't find a specified value for a number. For example, when you take the value of pi, this letter you know that pi, the area of a circle, we use the letter pi r square. In your textbook, the value of pi is given there. No need to by heart it, only simple one example for irrational numbers. Actually, it is given there 3.14, you know that 3.14159. It's a big number. This means that it is non-terminating. You know that what is the meaning of non-terminating. So this number is non-terminating. Not only that, it is non-repeating also. Non-terminating, non-repeating. So such numbers are known as irrational numbers. Numbers we can't represent in P by Q form. That means the numbers are non-terminating, non-repeating. Non-terminating, repeating numbers are rational numbers. Non-terminating, repeating numbers are rational numbers. But here, non-terminating, non-repeating numbers are irrational numbers. One example, pi. Another one example, you know, root 2. Root 2 equal to 3.14. Solving problems, we take only 2 digits. Actually, the value of 3.14 is that's also given in the textbook. The value of root 2 is not 3.14, 1.412135, etc. This is also non-terminating, non-repeating. This number is also non-terminating, non-repeating. So we can write the definition of an irrational number. Numbers that we cannot represent in the form P by Q, such numbers are known as irrational numbers. For example, so we write like this. Numbers cannot be written in the form P by Q. Such numbers are known as irrational numbers. Numbers cannot be written in the form P by Q. Such numbers are known as irrational numbers. For example, pi. The value of pi is non-terminating, non-repeating. The value of pi, this is non-terminating, non-terminating, non-repeating. It is not repeating also. So such numbers are known as irrational numbers. Another one example, root 2. This is also irrational number. Non-terminating, non-repeating. So non-terminating, non-repeating numbers are known as irrational numbers. We can find so many examples. Another one, when I write a number like this, 1.01, 001, 001, etc. This is also example for irrational numbers. This is also non-terminating, non-repeating. Another one example, root 5 is irrational. We can't find a specified value of this number. Another one example, root 11. Again, root 13. These are all irrational numbers. Then one question, is root 4 is rational or irrational? Root 4 is rational or irrational? Root 4 is rational. Why root 4? The value of root 4 equal to 2. We can't find a specified value of that number. Therefore, root 4 is rational. But root 6 is irrational or irrational? We know that root 6 is irrational because we can't find a specified value for root 6. Another one example, root 9 is irrational or irrational? You know that root 9, the value of root 9 equal to 3. Therefore, it is rational. This way, we can classify numbers rational or irrational. Irrational numbers means it is non-terminating, non-repeating. Another one example, 0.606006000. These are all irrational numbers. So I hope it is clear for you. Irrational numbers means we can't find a specified value of that number. It is non-terminating, non-repeating numbers are also irrational. Then in our number system, all these numbers together. Next number system is all these numbers, natural numbers, all numbers, integers, rational numbers, and now we study about irrational numbers. All these number system together, we take another one name, real numbers. So this is the last number system, real numbers. All these number system together, we take it as real numbers. Natural numbers, all numbers, integers, rational and irrational numbers together, we name it as real numbers. Now, today we study about how to insert irrational number between two numbers. In our first class we study how to insert rational numbers between two numbers. Now we study find irrational number between two numbers. Then our first question, find an irrational number between 1/7 and 2/7. Find an irrational number. Underline that word irrational. Find an irrational number. Your example 10, textbook example 10. Find an irrational number between 1/7 and 2/7. Underline that word irrational number. 1/7 and 2/7. First, we need to find the value of 1/7. You know how to find the value of 1/7. Long division. 1 divided by 7. How to divide these two numbers? That also you know how to divide. 1, we can't divide 1 and 7. What do you do? Put 0. After 1, we can't put so many zeros. So 0, 0, 0. The value didn't change. Then our next step, 10. 10 divided by 7. Here also you put decimal. 1 time 7. When you subtract 3, then next place 30. How many times in 7? 34 times. 7 into 4, 28. Again subtraction, remainder 2. Take down this place over here, 20. How many times? 7 into 2. 7 2s are 14. Then 6 remainder. Then next place 60. Again 8 into 7. 56, not over. We can find it from where it is repeating or not. Then again 4. We can put one more 0 over. We can put so many zeros here. Then our next place is 40. 7, how many times 40? 7 into 5. 35. When you subtract, the remainder is 50. Again. So I divide that number again. 1 divided by 7. So here 1.000 etc. So our first step is 1. We can't divide 0.1 time 7. Then 3. Take down this place over here 30. 7 into 4 28. Again remainder 2. We just 20. 2 into 7 14. Then remainder 6 60. Then next step 8 times. 8 into 7, 56. Remainder 4. Again we can put 0 over there. How many times? 7 into 5, 35. Then remainder 5. Again we can put 0 over there. The value didn't change. Then 7, how many times? 7 into 7, 49. What's our remainder? 1. Again we can write 10. See, our first step is also 10. What's our next number? 1. This shows that 1 by 7. Again it is repeating. So we can write the value of 1 by 7 equal to 0.1428571. After this it is repeating. So you put a bar over there. When you put a bar over there, that number is rational. So 0.142857. After that it is repeating. Again 1 4 there. So I put 1 bar over there. Same way you divide. When you divide 2 by 7 also, we just divide it. What is the value of 2 by 7? Equal to. Without dividing also you can find it. But I simply divide that number. 2 by 7. So I rub this one 2 by 7. See, what's the value of 2 by 7? You know that. After 2 we can put so many zeros. Then the first step, we can't divide 2 and 7. So we put 0 point. Then how many times 7 and 20? 7 into 2 equal to 14. We can write 14 over there. Then subtract 6. Then next place 60. How many times 7? 7 into 8 is 56. Again subtraction 4. Then next place 40. How many times 40? 5 times. 7 into 5. 35. Normal division. You know how to divide two numbers. Next number is 5. Again 50. 50 how many times? 7 times. 7 into 7. 49. Again remainder 1. We can put 1 0 over here. 1 time. It is not repeating. One more step we will check it. Then our next number is 30. How many times 30? 4. 7 into 4. 28. The remainder is 2. Again our number become 20. Our first step. Again our 20 here means our first step is also 20. That number is repeating. Our next number is 2. So our answer 2 by 7 equal to, when we write 2 by 7 is equal to 0.285714. It is repeating. So you put a bar over there. Your question is find an irrational number between 1 by 7 and 2 by 7. So what do you do? First you divide 1 by 7. You got the answer 0.142857. It is repeating. So you put a bar over there. Next step, it is 2 by 7. Same way you divide it, you get the answer 0.285714. It is also repeating, you put a bar over there. Our question is find an irrational number between these two. Between 0.14 and 0.28, we can write lot of numbers. In that, you write only one, find an irrational number between. So irrational number, in one way we are writing irrational number. So one answer I will write it. After that you will check it. 0. It is 1 4 starting. So what is we can write 0.15, 0.16. Once you take only 2 digits, then it is clear for you. After 1 4 it is 0.15, 0.16, 0.17. Then here also 0.21, 22. Any number we can take. So I take 0.15. It's an irrational number. It is non-terminating, non-repeating. So I write the number like this: 150, 1500, 15000, etc. This is one irrational number. If your question is find 3 irrational numbers, this is your answer. Write one irrational. Not only this one, so many numbers there. I write only one answer there. Put dot also. This means this non-terminating, non-repeating. I just write another one example. 0.160, 1600, 16000, etc. This is also an irrational number between 1 by 7 and 2 by 7. Another one, 0.2, it is only 28. So we can write 0.210, 2100, 2100, etc. This way we can find lot of irrational numbers. One more example I will write here, 0.260, 2600, 26000, etc. So this way we can find irrational numbers. Your question is find only one irrational number, but I write so many irrational numbers between there. You take only one irrational number. Next, one more question. Your exercise 1.3. First question we already solved. Write which type of expansion. Second one also we done it. Third one. Write in P by Q form. Our fourth question 0.99 in P by Q form. And our next question is write seventh question. All of you read that question properly. Write three numbers whose decimal expansions are non-terminating, non-recurring. Write three numbers whose decimal expansions are non-terminating, non-recurring. That means you need to write irrational numbers. You need to write irrational numbers. Just write one example. Not only in so many numbers we can write. I just write one number like this. 0.10, 100, 100, etc. So this way, this is one irrational number. Your question is write three numbers whose decimal expansions are non-terminating. This number is non-terminating, non-repeating. Another one example, 1.234567 again 1, etc. So this is also non-terminating, non-repeating. One more example, 0.20200, 2000, etc. These are irrational numbers. These numbers are non-terminating, non-repeating also. Repeating, recurring. There is one new word. Recurring means repeating. Recurring. Are you? Non-terminating, non-recurring. Recurring means repeating. Then our next question, question number 9. Is it clear? Okay, then next question, question number 9, classify the following numbers as rational or irrational. Some numbers are given there. You need to find that it is rational or irrational. Question number 9, the first question. Your first question is root 23. Can you find any value for that to root 23? If it is root 25, we know that the value of root 25 is 5. But here it is only root 23. It having no value, so it is irrational. Okay, this is one irrational. Second one, root 225. Second one, root of 225. Is it rational or irrational? We know the value of root 225 is equal to 15 into 15 equal to 225. So the root 225 is equal to 15, not root 15, only simply 15, because 15 into 15, two same numbers multiplied to get 225. Therefore, root, so you know how to find the root of a number. Root 225 equal to 15. This is one rational number. This is terminating, not repeating, it's simply one number. So our answer is rational. Next one, 0.3796. Your third one, 0.3796. Is it rational or irrational? It is one terminating number. We know that all terminating numbers are rational. So what is our answer? Rational. The next one, 7 point, your fourth one, 7.478, 478, etc. It is non-terminating, but it is repeating. This number is non-terminating, repeating. This number is non-terminating, repeating. All non-terminating, repeating numbers, we can represent the form P by Q. So what we can write? This is also rational. All non-terminating, repeating numbers are we can represent it in the form P by Q. Therefore, it is rational. Don't make mistake. It is non-terminating, repeating. Non-terminating, repeating numbers are all rational numbers. Then our last question. This is the fourth one. Then our last question, 1.10100 again 1. This is your number the given there. Then is it rational or irrational? This number, this is your last question, fifth one. This number is non-terminating, non-repeating also. This number is non-terminating, non-repeating, non-recurring. Therefore, this number is irrational. I hope it is clear now. Therefore, it is irrational. Then one more question there. Question number 8. Find 3 different irrational numbers between the rational number 5 by 7 and 9 by 11. Your question is, find, your question number 8. Just read the question properly. Find 3 different irrational numbers between 5 by 7 and 9 by 11. 5 by 7 and 9 by 11. This is your question. We need to find irrational number. What's the first step? Long division. You know how to divide two numbers. First we find 5 by 7. What is the value of 5 by 7? Long division, find the value of that number. 5.000. Then only we can divide it. 5. We can't divide 5 and 7. What do you do? Put 0. Point. 50. You take that number 50. Then how many times? 7 times. 7 into 7. 49. Remainder 1. Again next place 0. 10 over there. 1 times 7. Again 3. 30. 7 into 4. 28. Again remainder 2. 20. 2 times 14. Remainder 6. 60. 8 into 7. 56. Remainder 4, it becomes 40. 7 into 5, 35. What's the remainder again? 5. See, the last here we got 5 again. Our number is also 5. Here we can put 50 after this. That number 7 is repeating. So our answer 5 by 7. We can write like this. 5 by 7 equals 0.714285 bar. So that means after this that number is repeating. It is one rational number. So that is why we put one bar over there. This rational number. Next our number is 9 by 11. Same way you divide it 9 by 11. 9 divided by 11. We can't divide 9 and 11. So same way, put 0.90. How many times? 8 times. 11 into 8, 88. Remainder 2. Again 20. How many times? 1 time. 1 11 equal 11. Remainder 9. Again 90. How many times? 8 times. See, our number again 90, we got it. After this, that shows that number is repeating. So our number 9 by 11 equal to 0.8181 bar. That number is repeating. So this way you divide both the numbers, find one answer. After this, we need to write 3 irrational numbers. First one, so our answer is 0.71 and 0.81. Between 0.71 and 0.81, I start with 0.72 because after 71, the number is 7200, 7200, 72000, etc. So that is non-terminating, non-repeating. It is one irrational number. We need to write 3 irrational numbers. So next one. I just take 0.74, 740, 7400, 7400, etc. One more number we need to write. 0 point, I just take 80 because 81 up to 81 we can write 80, 800, 8000, etc. These are the three different irrational numbers. Not only this one, we can write so many irrational numbers between these numbers. So today's our topic is about irrational numbers. That numbers we can't represent in P by Q form. Then that is non-terminating, non-repeating also. So next I ask that section is over. 10 more minutes there. Then I will take. Is anyone there? Hidayat? Okay, children. Then I will continue the next section. So root 16. Our answer is 4, so it is rational. So you know what is the difference between rational numbers and irrational numbers. Numbers terminating, see 0.12 bar. If we put a bar upon that number, it is rational. If you write a number like this 0.120, 1200, etc., it is irrational numbers. So today we study about how to insert irrational numbers between two numbers. Our next section is so next our section is so that irrational numbers over. Next we write operations on real numbers. Operations means you know that in maths different operations there are addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. So next we study about sum, real numbers, addition, subtraction, etc. So next our section is operations on real numbers. So first one is, see how to add two numbers, x plus x, same variable only we can add, x plus x, what is our answer? Equal to 2x. Suppose our number is, this is only algebraic expression, 2x plus 3x equal to what? Only same variable we can add. So our answer is 5x. Can you add x and y? When you write x plus y, can you find any answer x, y like that? No. So x plus y, when you add together, it is x plus y itself. Then, same way, same variable only we can add. Same way, when we take two radical numbers means root 2 plus root 2 equal to, root 2 means 1 root 2, here also root 2 equal to 1 root 2. How to add these two numbers? Root 2 same variable. So I just write like this, root 2, 1 root 2, 1 root 2. Your question is add these two numbers. You put only one same that number, 2 root 2. So what is our answer? 1 root 2 plus 1 root 2. Our answer equal to 2 root 2.